Hello everyone on the YouTubes. This is probably the first and maybe the last video about this specific game. Cause I don't know, man. This is really weird for me. So yeah, this is Nikke. We're gonna talk about Nikke. Because I started playing this game as part of a meme, and it turns out that I didn't really stop that early yet. Wait, that kind of sounded very weird. I haven't really stopped playing yet. Probably just simply because I was luck shitting a lot in this game. For some God knows what reason. Yeah, so for those who are wondering, I did reroll. But I only reroll like once. And then I just have like a massive luck shit on that account. So I started playing on that instead. Yeah, I've been playing this Nikke game for 2 weeks now, I think. Yeah, I've been playing it for 2 weeks now, and I can't really progress anymore at this time. So the TLDR for this game, if you're wondering whether is it good or not, I'm just gonna ask you a very simple question. Do you like tits and ass? If you do, then yeah, probably this game might be for you. Because there is a lot of that in this game. Oh, my GBF is done. Well, Nani? That's the update for GBF. What is this? This game is seriously, like, it's okay, right? Truth to be told, this game is actually okay. Like the gameplay is like, yeah, I mean, to me it's just mostly full auto and shit anyway. The manual here and there, the co-op system they had is quite interesting, you know, because they had like an event with the co-op a few days ago or some shit. It was okay, right? To me, it was alright. The main part of the game, like that kind of shit, is kind of alright. It's not super spectacular or anything. Honestly, I feel like most of the time you're probably staring at tits and ass anyway, because that's really what it is. So I guess I'll just show a little bit of what I have anyway, because yeah, I'm pretty sure I am 100% free to play, by the way, if you're wondering. I have not thrown a single cent for this game yet, but I can assure you it's mostly because I'm luck shitting. Yes, I have this. I think everybody know who this is. The Virgil in this game. She literally hard carried me the entire fucking portion of the game that I played so far. Yes, and I have one dupe of her so far. So yes, even better. Yeah. To make things even clearer for some people to know how much of a luck shitter I am, because this is kind of like a meme I noticed. If you click this Pilgrim shit, I have 4 out of 5 of the characters, and because Pilgrim is actually very hard to get in the game, and there's only a few of them, and yeah, I almost got all of them. So like, yeah, I can just go to all the characters here. I just click on Pilgrim. As you can see, I have fucking I'm missing only one right now. Yeah, I am luck shitting a lot in this game. I do not know why, but yeah. So, the rainbow characters, I think this is all the ones I have, I think. Yeah, so let me change it to rarity, I guess. So, I think I have how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 17 rainbows, I think. Yeah. I have 17 rainbows right now. I would consider that pretty lucky when I've only rolled. How many times did I roll? I think if I can check from here, right? Yeah. So I did almost like 300 rolls so far. Cause this one is the helm banner or whatever. So I drove 140 on that one, and then the standard banner is 150 times. So almost 300 rolls so far. Yeah. And I mean, technically I have enough for a 10 roll, but I didn't really bother. I'm waiting for the next banner anyway. But yeah, so I didn't roll that much, and this is what I've gotten so far, which is quite outstanding in a way. Because also there's the mold stuff, which you can actually get. What's that, from the shop or whatever you buy, or you can get from like campaigns or whatever, the missions, whatever. This mold stuff. Yeah, this mold stuff, which you fill up, you have a chance to get SSR, which is kind of like a massive scam for some fucking reason. Because most of the time when I did do this, I've only gotten like I've only done this mole thing like I think maybe 8 or 9 times around there, because I did exchange for the shop sometimes. And out of 8 or 9 times, I've probably gotten at least 4 to 5 SRs or some shit. Or even more than that, because I hardly gotten any SSRs, even though they clearly say it's 60%, right? I think 60% is a scam. I hardly get... It's even lower than 60% for me. And the funny thing is, like, the SR mole, you have 20% to get an SSR, right? For this one. And then you have 80% to get an SR. But for this SR mole thing, I think I've gotten more SSR than SR. Yeah. But okay, so that's the stuff that I have, right? Okay. But honestly, this game is like a super buggy mess. That's kind of like the game in a nutshell right now. There's so much bugs in this game that I cannot really like explain how bad it is. There's so many bugs. Majority of the characters doesn't work. There's so many things in the game where it just kind of kicks you out in the game with system error, failed to sync user information, all that kind of shit. It just is really, really buggy. And then not to mention there's some stuff in like I think in like the simulation room or some shit. This simulation room thing, you know that you can get like the whatever buffs you get, right? Like this one, for example, because I kept it. It says here there's 7.5 chance to reload the 15.4% of the magazine when it's empty. I think most or if not all of the buffs that says whatever chance to happen, it's bugged. Because apparently it says 7.5 chance, right? But for some reason it seems to be happening like half of the time or some shit. The chances of this happening is probably like 50% or something. Like, the numbers are really screwed, man. I do not know, like, what the fuck is going on with the damn system. It's just really, really fucked. But, yeah, the system, everything about it is just super screwed. But I think in terms of progressing in this game, like, I would say the first half is actually quite okay, because you can actually really progress a lot in like at least maybe the first 6 hours, the first 5 to 6 hours, I guess. You get quite a bit of playtime because this game doesn't have any sort of that's my squad power if you're wondering. That's the main thing that I have. It doesn't have any form of energy, stamina shit, right? But they actually do gate you a lot just because the main thing about this game is like you're just gathering materials from this outpost defense shit. You're just idling, like you just just leave it, right? Just leave your account or whatever, and you just press that button and you get materials, right? That's pretty much this game in a nutshell. You'll be doing this a lot, and then you're just waiting for like daily resets or whatever, and then you do that shit and you claim that shit, you do all your usual daily stuff, and then you call it a day. So the reason why it's like I'm super stuck right now, because the further you go in a game, the harder it is for you to level up your characters, and that's kind of like one of the main things require for you to level up your characters and shit. Oh my god, it is. So as you can see, it requires me 500k or 564k, right, to actually to upgrade this damn thing. I'm not sure if the text is actually showing correct clearly on the window, because I didn't really maximize it. But yeah, it takes so much, right? You require this thumb drive looking shit. You need a lot of them right now to level them, right? And it takes fucking forever for you to even get that shit done, right? Like, holy crap, man. Yeah, it's fucking slow to upgrade your characters. I think you only start, because right now I'm at 32k, right? Technically I could get a bit higher, but my team setup is kind of weak and shit. But before, I think once you hit like maybe like above 20k, you can start to feel as the game is starting to slow down already. But honestly, I think like the progression for this game is actually not too bad if they didn't really gate you like crazy. in terms of like the amount of idling you need in this game. I think I would say that's kind of like the gist of my experience in this game so far. But like most of the time it's kind of like whatever. I didn't really read the story, if anyone's wondering. I'm just playing the game because I just want to play the video game. I don't really care much about the lore shit. Yeah, as you can see, the titties just jiggle like crazy. I mean, if you want... Okay, so if you want to see how crazy the jiggles are, I'm not even sure I'm going to get demonetized on YouTube because, but you know, the amount of tits and ass in this game. But the prime example is obviously volume. All you need to do is just show people volume and then you get to see how crazy it is. Just click on this and then you get to see the titties bouncing already. And then you want to see her fucking attack animation, you just see her ass shaking like crazy. Look at that. Yep. Okay, there you go. That's this game. That's Nikke in a nutshell. You're just playing it because you want to see tits and ass bouncing all damn day. With crazy animations that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Yes. So that's my experience. But I guess I should mention the stuff that I learned so far in this game that in terms that maybe might help you in progressing if you're actually planning to play for some reason. So the one thing's for certain is that I think the number one thing is that you only need to pick 5 characters, and I do suggest you to pick SR characters to level. So like for example, I think I'm just gonna level this character right now. So like the leveling up characters part, you want to pick SRs. The reason that being is because you can sync all of their characters level, like what I'm doing right now. You see all the characters right now at the moment is 109. Basically, they have a system where they sync all of the characters to the lowest of your top 5 characters level. So you can just pick 5 characters, and because you know SSRs, oops, I think this is not a good example. If I pick a 0-star one like this one, if I pick a 0-star character, the max level is at level 80, alright? It's at level 80 as you can see here. But because SRs are so limited to the amount of how many you can get anyway, you're definitely going to get them at 2 stars no matter what. So they're always going to be capped at 160. So if you're leveling them, the SSRs will always able to go above level 80 no matter what. So even at 1 stars, their level cap is only at 120 as you can see. They only get to 160 when you get them at 2 stars. And then at 3 stars, it go to 200 or something. I don't remember. I think around like that. So you want to level them. The only problem with that is that you will only be able to get this sync level stuff much later. So before you do that, you can technically just level your SSRs or whatever, because to reset the characters, you only take like 10 crystals, like this crystals here. It only requires 10 per character, and it's not really that bad anyway, so you can get them quite easily. So as you can see, if I go to this synchro device, which you can only unlock in the early, like I think after you play like maybe 3 hours in or some shit, or maybe a bit longer, I don't remember. But yeah, like once you unlock this, you can actually put all the characters down here to sync all of the characters level to the lowest level. So they just pick like the lowest level, and then they sync the level to everyone. And I really do not suggest you to like because you only get this, when you unlock this, you only get up to 5, right? You should not spend money, or like, you know, because you see like right here, if I want to unlock, it costs like 500 fucking crystals. You should not do that, because you can get up to 20 for free. If I recall correctly, you only can get up to 20 for free, because in order for you to do that, I have to go to this Tactics Academy shit. And then in order for you to unlock it, you have to like spend a lot of your money credits here. So it's like, this is the last one that I have. So you see there's like another 5 here. I think in the previous one there's another 5 here. Yeah, there's another 5 here. And then somewhere in the back here, there's another 5. So yeah, you get to unlock them through your academy. So you can only unlock up to 20 so far, and then I think the rest is you have to pay money, or more like crystals. If you have spare, then you just unlock them. If not, you just throw money for it, I guess, which, yeah, I don't see why you want to do that. So that's the one thing you probably have. That's one of the main tips I can probably give for this game. The other thing is that I also noticed that I only learned this much later, but the simulation room is very annoying, right? Because you have to do like, supposedly, if you didn't, some people probably didn't know, would do it one by one, right? But actually, you do not have to do one by one. So this simulation room, right, there's like difficulties, right? So I can do up to 4 at the moment. So if I want to get every single one, you don't have to do one by one. All you need to do is just do the highest difficulty one that you unlocked or whatever. And if you hopefully you can clear everything. So you just do the highest difficulty. And once you clear this, because there's A, B, and C route, right? Once you clear it all, you will get everything in the previous difficulty as well. So it's very, very handy, so you don't have to do like one by one and shit. Though, however, if you're doing one by one, you do get actually more buffs to carry forward. So as you can see, I have like 1 buff right now. If you're doing like one by one, you can actually carry out more buffs. Because I think at the end of it, I can get 3 or 4 buffs or whatever. Another thing is that... Another thing I could probably say is that having friends in this game is actually very important, especially having friends that is active. So I suggest maybe if you are in a crew or whatever. I mean, if you want to add me, if you want to add me, go ahead as well. You can just screenshot here. I give you my ID. If you want to add me, go ahead. I'm in the SEA server, but I only have like six slots left. So FYI. So anyway, like having friends is super important because. Or especially active friends, because you know you can send and receive friend points or whatever, social points, whatever they call it. The reason that being is that because there's a specific banner for that thing. So you have social points that you can actually roll, like, to get extra characters if you're a luck shooting or whatever, right? You can get them. You need like 100 of them to roll once, and I think you can probably get, like, by the looks of it, you can get quite a bit of rolls if you have all 30 friends giving you and receiving and giving you the social points every single day. You can get quite a bit of rolls in, but yeah. Because you should be able to get like I think you can get up to 10 rolls, I think, per week, if I recall correctly, if my math is working correctly. I think around there. So it's still okay. Yeah, it's not too bad. If you want to know, I guess if you want to know the OP characters, I mean, the OP characters is Virgil, obviously. This one is just straight up broken as shit. She's just insane. For example, like the co-op event we had before, I just used my Virgil or Scarlet, okay, whatever. I always call her Virgil anyway, because she's just straight up like Virgil, man. She's like she's slashing with a fucking sword, man. Right? She's slashing her with a sword, and she needs to reload her sword, man. Like, yeah, she's just straight up Virgil, man. Let me see if I actually screen cap it. I'm pretty sure I did, though. I don't remember where I put it. Yeah, I don't think I have it, fuck. But yeah, like, I remember she can easily just out DPS every single... She's like, she can single-handedly be the best DPS in the game at the moment. At this point of the game, I mean. She's doing like 90% more damage than everyone else. For some reason. I remember, like, in the co-op thing, like, every time when I do the co-op daily shit, I was doing like, I don't know, minimum 2 million plus DPS or whatever, 2 million damage or whatever. Everyone else was only doing like less than 400k or something. Like, this character can just fucking hard carry like crazy. It's kind of stupid. The other ones that is good, I guess, is, yeah, Dola, Volume. Haron is a good DPS character as well. Who else? Litter is also a very, very OP support character. Where's Litter? She's this one. She's like a lolly, and she can repair your what's that barricade thing? Or your cover. Yeah, your cover. Yeah, she can actually repair that cover for you, so she's actually very OP as well. Other characters, yeah, Pepper is okay, pretty good buffer as well. Drake is okay for DPS as well. Who else? I think I didn't remember. This one's a good debuffer. She's okay as well, I think. I think Privateer is okay as well for DPS-ish, but she's more of a nuker rather. She doesn't do as crazy damage as fucking Virgil for obvious reasons. I think Snow White is okay as well. Rapunzel is like the best healer, I think. If I recall correctly, she's straight up the best healer. But the sad thing is that she's a pilgrim character. So you can't really get her that easily. This one is okay as well. SR characters, I think the only decent one is Rappy, which you can technically get for free. But I think anyone else, you kinda whatever. I don't think it really matters, let alone ours. But yeah, those are the few ones I can probably name out of my head right now. The rest you can probably just Google tier list or some shit if you want. Other than that, I don't really know what else to actually let you guys know in terms of like tips and tricks or whatever, or help you whatever. Oh, you know, speaking of which, right, the bugs in this game is actually kind of funny because there's this message thing. Every single day I notice they always your like random characters that you probably have or whatever, they will send you a message or whatever. You know, they just like talk to you or something, and then sometimes they just give you like the gifts thing where you can actually give stuff when you go to this advice page. So you can like give them, right, items or whatever, like this thing, right, for example. I'm not sure if it's just me, but I notice whenever I'm talking to those characters on a daily basis, they give me these stuff, but I don't see it appearing in my inventory. So I'm not sure if that's actually a bug or something, or yeah, because it looked like they gave me the thing, but I do not see it appearing in my inventory. So it's kind of like, And then same goes for like the interception ship, which is the boss thing. Yeah, this is like the boss thing where you get all your equipments or whatever. Yeah. So like, I remember, I think it happened once to me as well. I'm not sure if it's like a very, very common thing. So there was one time where I get like, I think that time I was still a little bit on the weaker side. I did like around like this amount, like, or between, I got this stage 7 thing. And then I just quick battle, because you can just quick battle, right? When I quick battle, right, on that one, for some reason, the items that it showed was exactly the same as the one before, and it didn't give me anything. Yeah, it's just straight up, I clicked the quick battle on that one, it didn't give me like a single item. It was weird. It was weird, man. They didn't give me shit, and then, yeah. I was kind of like bugged for that day, but it only happened once so far. It's kind of funny. One of the main problems I have in this game, right, is the power level shit. This game really boils down on how much you have in the power level that is very, very annoying. Okay, so like right now, I think if I I'm actually I'm on par with this one. I can actually do the thing. You know what? Oops. I guess I can just show, I guess, how the game looks like. But most of the time it's just auto anyway. Hopefully it doesn't bug out or whatever. And if you're wondering, I am playing this on an emulator at the moment. It definitely runs a lot better on my phone. Emulator actually is kind of shit. Everyone's saying it's better off playing it on like the LD player emulator thing. But I'm using BlueStacks because I'm too lazy to download another fucking emulator. So yeah, there's that. But this game runs really badly on the emulator. You can see the FPS at the bottom left corner is actually really fucking bad. It's like 16 FPS, 20 FPS. It's pretty bad. It's really bad. But yeah, that's kind of how the game looks like. You're just seeing them shaking their ass and shit. And yeah, shooting stuff. Pretty much. I mostly just auto anyway, but like only in specific times where like the bosses, they don't shoot the boss or whatever. Yeah, so I just have to manual it every time. It's quite annoying. But yeah, that's how the game looks like. you keep doing until you're capped, and then you slowly wait for the following day, you upgrade your setup again, and then you continue doing it over and over again until you're stuck, and then you just wait again. Most of the time you're just waiting. Yep. Cool game, right? But yeah, honestly, this game, once again, is just all about TNA, man. It's just tits and ass, nothing else. You're just there to see some nice weird ass jiggling of on their oppai or their oshiri. That's pretty much about it. So I think I spent way too much time talking about this game already. But I think that's I'm not even sure why am I labeling this video. I guess that's my thoughts and what I think about the game so far after playing for 2 weeks. Because for anyone's wondering, I can just show you this thing because this is the one that shows that I've been playing for 2 weeks. Because you see, I just activated this today. Tits and tricks, nice. Yeah, I know, right? So yeah, I've been playing this for 2 weeks, and this is where I am. I'm like what, commander level 4? Yeah, 64, and then my squad power level is at 32k. Yeah, so this number is just kind of meme, and it's like, because you know each and individual characters, as you can see here, has like some special icon here. So they have like fucking elements going on or some shit that technically comes into play, but it doesn't really matter when this boils down to the shit a whole lot more. Because apparently if you're like lower by like, was it 50 power or some shit, you straight away get like crazy amount of penalty or something. Like the mobs just does way more damage to you or some shit like that. It's pretty crazy. It's crazy how much they penalize you when your squad power is lower whenever you do your shit. You know, it's pretty bad, man. It's actually really bad. Like, because they were saying like, oh, there's like you know, you need to like line up your characters to have like a specific setup. You know, you're trying to get like specific 1, 2, and 3s or whatever to do like specific shit. Just for your strats or whatever. But that doesn't really take into play when you can straight up have like way crazy squad power, and you can just, you know, you can just mow everything down like nothing. It doesn't fucking matter at all because you're just straight up destroying and deleting everything across the whole screen anyway, so it just doesn't fucking matter. So there's a lot of stuff this game, it would be nice if they actually fix it, you know, like all the characters being bugged as hell and shit. It's, yeah, but the game was only out for like 2 weeks so far. I guess you had to give them time, I guess. But I'm not sure how long am I playing this game, but we'll see how much luck shitting am I still gonna get in the next following weeks or something. Because right now I'm not really playing much in this game because I just am idling and collecting this stupid outpost defense shit, and that's pretty much about it. Because the moment I get them to 120 or whatever, I need like what? I need the red ball shit. Yeah, this red ball thing, core dust or whatever. So right now I have like 9200, right? I need like 4500 to level a character from 120 to 121. I need 4500 per character, so I need 22,000. So that's fun. Yeah, the leveling in this game is fucking stupid. The moment you hit like, your characters hit like level 100 or some shit. I think even level 80 you can kind of feel it already too. It's kind of stupid as shit. Alright, so I think there's that. But yeah, if you want to add me again, yeah, I guess you can just add me. I think you already saw my ID several times already, right? I'm in a crew called Slap Ass. I was like, oh, that's a cool looking name. Let me go in there. Yeah, that's not my crew if you're wondering, but yeah. Okay. Hope you enjoyed this weird, interesting, I don't know, game thoughts, whatever. I'm gonna label this game, this video later on. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Yep. You'll be looking at this while we are going through Arkham Sandbox in the background. Okay. Yeah. I'll see you guys next time. Okay, bye. Okay.